Well, thank you. In my real life, I am a lawyer, and I don't have to tell you folks, you know as well as anybody that people just won't stop suing, and my client expects me to be there for a hearing this afternoon, so that's where I'm going to be. And I'm not going to lay anything heavy on you. I've had the opportunity to meet with you several times and have talked with you about serious substantive things. What I'm talking to you about today, very briefly, is very substantive, but I'm here as more of a cheerleader today. There'll be those that follow me that are going to talk about the infrastructure needs and some other issues that the state has to deal with. I just want to talk to you briefly about our state's bicentennial. We had a kind of an unveiling on Tuesday here at the Capitol of the programs for the state's bicentennial. As you know, Mississippi became a state on December 10th, 1817. So this December 10th, our state will be 200 years old in the sense it will be in the Union for 200 years. It's a year of great celebration for us, and you come from the communities from all around the state, and I want to encourage you to do certain things, make you aware very quickly of some things, and encourage you to participate in the bicentennial. First of all, there's a bicentennial grant program that I want you to be aware of. I want you to make people in your communities aware of. You can get more information about this at ms200.org. MS and then the numbers 200.org. But this is administered by the Mississippi Humanities Council in connection with MDA Visit Mississippi, and they're going to award up to $10,000 grants to individual programs around the state that will encourage and promote the bicentennial. If you have folks, they're rolling deadlines to apply for this, but what I'm telling you, there is some money, some small amount of money, that's available just to about everybody in the state to promote our bicentennial. I encourage you to look into that. There will be 3 great events next year, or rather this year, one for North Mississippi, one for Center Mississippi, and one for Central Mississippi, and one for South Mississippi. In Gulfport on April the 1st, at Centennial Plaza, there will be a concert and bicentennial celebration, basically centered obviously on the Gulf Coast for those in the South. And in Oxford on June the 24th at the Ford Center, there'll be something similar, concert, that sort of venue. And then finally, the really big event here in Jackson on December the 9th, which is a Saturday. The 10th, as I mentioned, is the actual day, but that's a Sunday. So on the 9th will be the grand opening of our 2 new museums, the Mississippi Museum of History and the Mississippi Civil Rights Museum. So you need to circle that on your calendar. I want to encourage you, like I say, I'm going to literally flag wave a little bit here, if I can find my flag. Well, I know I had it. Yeah, here it is. I'm going to flag wave a little. This is a national flag of the United States that was used in 1818. You probably remember from your civics class that our country originally, the Betsy Ross flag, which I'm sure you're familiar with, 13 stars, 13 stripes. Well, we started adding states, after the Revolutionary War. And so the first 2 that were added, we went to 15 stars and 15 stripes, and that's the famous Star-Spangled Banner that flew over Fort McHenry. It's got 15 stars, 15 stripes. We just kept adding states. And as I told a group of legislators from around the country I was with over the last week, I said, we added these relatively minor states, Tennessee in 1796, Ohio in 1803, Louisiana 1812, Indiana in 1816, but we kept that 15-star flag. Something didn't seem right, though, when we had a really major addition with the 20th state, the state of Mississippi, and the Congress knew they had to do something. So in 1818, they had the Flag Act of 1818, which provides that from and after the 4th day of July next, the flag of the United States shall be 13 horizontal stripes, alternate red and white, and that the Union have 20 stars, white in a blue field. And then it also had in another section of the bill that when a state is added, a new star will be added. Now, it doesn't say how to arrange that. There is no official flag per se design. The rectangular design that we use today was commonly used. There was a remarkable flag that's, I think, kind of attractive, certainly interesting, called the Great Star Flag, which is documented to have flown over the U.S. Capitol for 6 months in 1818. It was 20 stars, with the 20 stars in the shape of one big star, the Great Star Flag. We have, though, in our possession here in Mississippi, this flag, which is a 20-star flag. It's very reminiscent, as you can see, of the Betsy Ross flag, and it's 20 stars in a circle. The original of this flag we have It is on display. It's been traveling around the state along with a copy of our original 1817 Constitution to promote interest in our bicentennial. These will be available. You can flag wave just like I'm doing. I encourage you to do that. And I encourage you again to promote the bicentennial in your companies, your businesses, your communities. It's something that, only the bicentennial actually only comes around once. But a centennial event, of course, comes around only every 100 years. So this is our opportunity. And so if you don't promote our Mississippi, if we don't put on a good face and brag about things we can brag about, this is the time to do it. In closing, I'm going to point to you here the little bicentennial pin that I have, which is a replica of this flag, and also has on it Mississippi 1817 to 2017. And you can get these. I don't have a commission on this now, I want you to understand. But you can get these at the Capitol Gift Shop, and I understand they're going fast. You might want to have one, put it in your lapel. I happen to have one here that I'm going to present to your peerless leader as I leave, and I'm sure he'll have it in his lapel from now, every time you see him, at least through this calendar year. So let's promote Mississippi, let's get excited about our bicentennial, and thank you again for being here.